from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
Henrico Schools officials making changes to teacher contracts, and a state senator from Henrico running for the chair of the Democratic Party is questioned by an opponent. We'll tell you about those stories and more in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Thursday, March 20th, 2025. Rain likely today with a high of 74. The News Minute is brought to you today by Intermission Beer Company.
And now for the news.
Henrico County Public Schools officials will add an addendum to teacher contracts beginning in May that clarifies expectations for duties, planning time protections, and the breakdown of work days and hours in an effort to respond to staff concerns about, quote, vague contract language. At a school board meeting last week, Chief of Staff Holly Coy outlined a number of efforts that the school system will be taking to address staff complaints about a lack of teacher voice in decisions and what they termed unclear expectations that were outlined in yearly contracts. The school system also is redesigning the Teacher Advisory Council to include more teacher representatives, and it's created a new work group about contracts, compensation, and staff time. You can read much more about this topic right now on our website from our Report from America education reporter Leanna Hardy. On Saturday, the Democratic Party of Virginia will select its next chairperson. Senator Lamont Bagby of Henrico is among three candidates for that position. One of the other two, Josh Stanfield, is raising questions about Bagby's Statement of Economic Interest form, which all political officials in Virginia are required to submit. Bagby initially failed to disclose his wife and various businesses on recent submissions of those forms, but the document later was amended to include relevant details. Stanfield, however, is asking why those questions were not answered completely in the first place, and whether that would make Bagby a target of Republicans should he become the leader of the state's Democratic Party. You can read much more about this issue right now on our website from our partners at Virginia Mercury. Well, registration will open a week from today for the Henrico Junior 4-H camp, which will be held July 28th through August 1st at the Jamestown 4-H Educational Center near Williamsburg. The residential camp is open to boys and girls ages 9 through 13. It's designed to provide a fun and safe environment to learn, make friends, and discover the outdoors through a variety of activities. There will be an informational session on March 27th from 5:30 to 7 at Belmont Recreation Center on Hilliard Road, where families can learn more about the camp and register for it. The $390 cost to attend the camp includes meals and lodging for 5 days and 4 nights, as well as other activities and amenities. You can learn more by visiting henricocitizen.com, looking for this article and following the link. On Monday, inmates at the Henrico County Jail East got a visit from American Idol Season 20 winner Noah Thompson, who shared his story and also sang for them as part of a partnership with Mobilize Recovery and the McShin Foundation. During his visit, Thompson opened up with inmates about growing up with parents who struggled with addiction and said that witnessing that was enough for him to say that he didn't want it in his life and he chose a different path. You can read more about his visit on our website, henricocitizen.com, from our partners at WTVR Television. And this week, we'd like to hear from you. In July, we'll be adding a second full-time reporter through a new partnership with Report for America. The new reporter will cover our community vitality beat, which will include focus on housing, health, and transportation. And today we're asking you to tell us more about the specific topics within those three categories that are important to you. You can visit our website to take a brief survey about the topic. You find that at henricocitizen.com/housing-health-transportation-2. Your input will help shape this beat when we add our reporter, who we anticipate hiring within several weeks prior to that July start date. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by Intermission Beer Company, where you'll find great brews and good times. Stop by for craft beers, refreshing seltzers, bold IPAs, tart sours, and much more. Find them at Virginia Center at 10,089 Brook Road, Unit A, or visit intermissionbeer.com.